Have you ever left church feeling frustrated because someone didn't acknowledge you in the hallway? Have you ever replayed a conversation with a fellow believer over and over, building resentment with each mental replay? We gather on Sundays singing about unity and love, but by Monday, we're avoiding eye contact with that person who disagreed with us in small group. If you're getting mad at your brothers and sisters in Christ, Jesus has a serious warning for you, and it's time to check your heart. Jesus said, "Whoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment, and whoever says to his brother, 'Raca,' shall be in danger of the council. But whoever says, 'You fool,' shall be in danger of hell fire." Matthew 5:22. Notice Jesus didn't say if you murder someone you're in trouble. He said if you're angry without cause, you're already in danger. This isn't about righteous indignation over sin or injustice. This is about that simmering irritation you feel toward the worship leader who chose songs you don't like, or the Sunday school teacher who said something you disagreed with, or the church member who forgot your name. Your anger toward other believers is a spiritual thermometer measuring the temperature of your own soul. When you get easily offended by your brothers and sisters in Christ, when their quirks and differences grate on you, when you mentally label them as difficult or problematic, you're revealing what's really inside your heart. The problem isn't them. The problem is that you've forgotten you're sitting in the same pew of grace, saved by the same blood, desperate for the same mercy. Your anger is showing you that somewhere along the way, you started believing you're better, more mature, or more deserving than they are. Think about the last time you got angry at someone in your church. Was it because they challenged your opinion in Bible study, threatening your need to be seen as wise? Was it because they got the ministry position you wanted, exposing your envy? Was it because they didn't serve you the way you expected, revealing your entitlement? Your anger is rarely about their offense. It's almost always about your pride, your insecurity, your selfishness, or your fear. When you get mad at believers over petty things, your heart is screaming that something is deeply wrong inside you, not them. Jesus uses escalating language to show where anger leads when left unchecked. Raca was a term of utter contempt, essentially calling someone worthless and empty. Calling someone a fool went even deeper, declaring them morally bankrupt and beyond redemption. When you harbor anger toward your brother or sister in Christ, it grows from irritation to contempt to complete dehumanization. You stop seeing them as people Jesus died for and start seeing them as obstacles, annoyances, or enemies. That's when you know your heart has crossed into dangerous territory. The church should be the one place where imperfect people can gather without fear of rejection. But instead, it's become a place where we keep scorecards and hold grudges. You remember that person who hurt your feelings 3 years ago, and you've decided they're not really genuine Christians. You criticize the new believer for not having it all together, forgetting you were once just as lost and confused. You gossip about the struggling member instead of praying for them, and you call it concern. Your anger has blinded you to the very grace that saved you. Here's what you need to understand. When you're angry at your brothers and sisters in Christ, you're actually angry at the family God chose for you. You didn't pick these people. God did. He put you in a body with people who will annoy you, challenge you, and frustrate you because that's how He refines you. Your anger is often just your flesh rebelling against the sanctification process, against having to die to yourself and prefer others. You want a church full of people who think like you, act like you, and affirm you, but God gave you a family that will force you to practice the love you claim to believe in. So what does checking your heart actually look like? It means when anger rises up, you stop before you speak and ask Jesus what He's trying to show you about yourself. It means confessing that your irritation with that chatty church member is really about your impatience and lack of compassion. It means admitting that Your frustration with the imperfect pastor is really about your unrealistic expectations and judgmental spirit. It means recognizing that your anger at being overlooked is really about your pride and need for recognition. Getting angry at your brothers and sisters in Christ isn't a minor issue. It's a major heart problem that Jesus takes seriously. He equates it with murder because he knows that murder starts in the heart long before it reaches the hands. Your contemptuous thoughts, your bitter words, your cold indifference, they're all seeds of death in a place that should overflow with life. Check your heart today, because the unity of the church depends on believers who are more interested in examining their own hearts than judging everyone else's. The world is watching to see if we really love each other, and right now, your anger is giving them every reason to doubt our faith.